In the currency quadrant, take a look at the December euro currency, which has now dropped for a sixth straight session for a total price fall of around 2%. The euro has reversed a weekly positive of about a third of a 1% gain and changed it into a weekly negative of down 1.87%, which is the worst week for the euro on a percentage basis since the week of about September 19th of 2022. The high today, 110.70 half. That was only up 12 basis points, so only up about a tenth of 1%. The low, 109.83, down 2/3 of 1%. And as we approach the close, we're still down about a half of 1%. ECB Vice President Luis de Guindos warned that it's too early to claim victory over inflation. He called the data they've seen in September a positive surprise. And he went on to say, while speaking in Madrid, services inflation remains very high and it's been moderating, but only very, very, very slightly. That was a quote. He also said, begin quote again, a lot will depend on the evolution of wages and productivity, unit costs, and that is the event we still have to watch, end quotes. So a lot of that actually a little bit more hawkish than people might expect, but the euro didn't end up taking advantage of those words and rallying because of stronger U.S. payrolls data that pushed the dollar significantly higher. Payrolls data was much stronger than expected, coming out at 257,000 jobs. The unemployment rate dropped, and that pushed yields much higher. You look at the change just today in the 2-year was 21 basis points. On the week, the 2-year is up 36 basis points on its yield. So where are yields at right now? The 2-year is at about 391. The 5-year at about 380. That was up 18 basis points. The 10-year is at about 397, almost 4% on the yield, up 12 basis points. And the 30-year is up 8 basis points at 426. And maybe more importantly, the 2-10 spread, which was positive 15 yesterday, is all the way down to positive 6 right now, moving back toward that flat line, which we don't want to see. All of this resulted in a weaker euro for the 6th straight session.